Put the rest over there in the damn refrigerator. Yup. It's given. It's time for another. What's up? As you want this motherfucker again. First and foremost, you always be on here first. I fought with you, Shawty. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? I'm in this motherfucker drinking some Merlot. I should have put this in the... Give me a second, y'all. Let me put this in the refrigerator. I love the hair. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. I whipped this shit up. First thing, probably like this afternoon, I whipped it up. Y'all give me a second, though. Let me put this in the refrigerator. What's up, 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 y'all? I be forgetting the screen don't talk back. Look, I got me one of these things right here. So when you get fucked up, it's an IV in the bottle. When you get fucked up, it brings you back. It got all the ingredients in there. What's up? What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? Chica D said, I'm ordering me a bottle and some food right now. I got my food. I got me some KFC. I got me some little KFC to eat on after I get done. I'm in here vibing by myself. I was just on FaceTime with Lil Beauty. All is well. And this is my second time catching 444. I just caught 444 literally. What time it is? 4:50. I ain't making this shit up. I was just, me and Lil Beauty was on FaceTime. I said, Lil Beauty, it's 444. So this is the second time. I said, I rock with you, Big Heavy. I rock with you too, babe. I'm going to take 444 out because I feel like it definitely might be significant. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened to me. I've been trying to put together what the fuck been going on with me. Right? I be on here getting y'all like all this free game. But it be some shit happening in my personal life that I be like, damn. And it all started like all the way back when I was in the house fire. I've been getting like some real intense downloads in the last 24 hours. Today I slept. I normally get up every morning at like 4 a.m. If it don't be 4, it definitely gonna be 5. But I get up between those hours every day. It never fails. You gonna catch the bunny up around that time. Even if I ain't on nobody platform, I'm up at that time every day. But I didn't get up at this time this morning. I actually slept. I slept all the way to like 12:45. But while I was sleeping, I was asleep, but I was up. I was getting like a real big download. So like all of this information was coming to me. It literally been feeling like for the last 3 days, like I'm having a baby. My coochie been hurting. My abdomen been hurting. I've been swelling up like I'm just like literally laboring. And I've been getting like all these real big old downloads. And then they be so big. When I get on camera and I be trying to like pass the message on, it be something saying like it ain't time, like you need to receive a download. It remind you of like when you uploading something, right? Like when you uploading like a video or something like that. Some videos upload quickly, but some videos it like take a little minute for it to upload. So I've been really getting like real big downloads. Like this shit been like really downloading to me. Okay, boom. So like when I first went through a rebirth, February the 1st, 2018, when we was in the house fire, it happened to us at like 2 something in the morning. To be exact, it was 2:16. Okay, That's the hour that they pronounced my husband dead, 2:16. So I keep seeing this time every time I keep having these sacred moments, these spiritual moments. The last time something came out of me. This time something came in me. So last night, well, this morning, it was about 2 something in the morning. To be exact, it was like 2:24. This keep happening to me in this hour. It was like 2:24 when I got up. I noticed because my other phone lit up. Okay, it always be going off with little random shit, but it was like 2:24 when this happened to me. It's almost like something was waiting for me to close my eyes. So like soon as I closed my eyes, something just came in me. It was so light though. It wasn't nothing that hurt. Okay, it was just like, it was very dark. You know when you close your eyes, you know your eyelids shut, everything be dark. This was dark, but it was a light. Okay? But only like the light came to me. Like, I can't explain this shit the way it really was, so I'm gonna explain it the best way I know how. But when I closed my eyes, it was dark, and it was like a little light. The light seemed like it might have been far from my intellect. It might have been far. Like when I closed my eyes, that was just a light. I seen really far from it, but something came down to me, right? And it came inside of me, and I just got back up. You ever done jumped up out of your sleep like you came back for something? That's what I did, right? I just jumped back up. This shit been happening to me like, then when it's happened to me at 2 this morning, so I went back to sleep, boom. Cause I'm not scared of death. I'm not scared of death. I know what that means. So I went back to sleep. It didn't scare me or nothing, but this shit happened to me. Went back to sleep. When I got up, I did wake up at about 8 o'clock this morning. I wasn't up long though. I went back to sleep. When I got up at 8 o'clock this morning, I was receiving downloads about manifesting, right? Manifesting money. I'm gonna get my booklet out. I wrote this stuff down. I'm finna tell y'all what I heard. I wrote this down this morning. I'm gonna go over this stuff. So I feel like this portion of the message right here could be to somebody that's trying to like, everybody want to pray, right? Everybody want to pray. Everybody want to like manifest monies and shit like that. What's up, Green? What's happening? Somebody birthday today? Who birthday today? Happy birthday. Who birthday it is? Happy birthday to you. Family. Me personally, if I would say this to you on your birthday, understand why you having a birthday. Your birthday ain't your birthday, but if your birthday is coming around, okay, it means something. I know what my birthday means, but I want you to tap into this message that I'm about to give out on your birthday. Free game. Puka. Okay, if you new on Spirit Guide Intuitions, welcome. I want to say this too, because I be just getting this motherfucker yapping when I go live. I be feeling like I can feel the energy. I can feel the connection with y'all. Like when we be on here, I like this because I be able to like interact with y'all. A lot of people be watching me that get on here and like comment. Some people don't. But either way it goes, some people don't agree with the shit I be saying. Some people really, really extremely resonate with it. I fuck with everybody for that reason because my existence is really important to people. I know why I like helping people. I know why my love vibration is extremely big. I'm a very powerful woman, and I know this. And you know, on the outside looking in, I get asked all the time, like why am I single? I get asked that like all the time. Men that be trying to date me and shit like that. You know, I even have people that be trying to befriend me. It's just not time. My time is coming for all of that stuff, but it's real spiritual shit that's taking place in my life. Right now, only thing a nigga can do is show up to me and fuck some. Facts. I'ma fuck him and leave him. He might think that I'm worse than him. And I know that. That's why I don't really like connect with nobody for real. I don't really be trying to like lock in. That's neither here nor there, but If you on this message on a Saturday, you supposed to be seeing this. Somebody gonna come and watch this message behind. I'm SessySlayonnie the bunny. That's Sessy with 2 S's and not an X. Okay, Shaga. I speak in tongues. I have the gift of interpreting tongues. Okay, you guys may see me use that a lot over here at Spirit God Intuitions because it's one of the ways that I speak to the ethers. Okay, but I have a message. Okay, I've been going through a really big experiment. Okay, and we got 444 here. To somebody, this world that you live in is so physical, right? Thank you, Grace. This world is so physical, right? And you need money to live. And we all know it's not no secret that when you are in the matrix, you're in the government, the number 8 can go like this, it can go sideways to infinity, right? But that's not a good thing. You don't want to be caught in that, which we all have been victims of being in the matrix, right? And so you also have certain people that have written certain books about certain knowledge that they may have came into personally. You got a lot of books out there about manifesting. Okay, you got a lot of Bibles out there. Okay, but I want to say to anybody right now that's watching this live and you might be praying for money. That's a really big thing. I literally wrote down money affirmations. Okay, because that's what I heard when I was channeling these downloads and getting these downloads. So I'm going to speak about this because it might be a lot of people that's praying for monies. Your situation may seem like as if you lack. You got some people that may identify as being rich, but yet they don't got no soul on them. And I'm going to tell you why all of this is going on. So the first thing I said, money is fluid, so I watch what I drink. Okay? It's very important for you to know why you're intaking something into your body when it comes down to like fluid. Water is the most purest way for you to manifest money. Okay? Because water is conscious. You can talk to water. You can send water to do certain things without even touching it. Okay, words got power. That's your first sense. When you start speaking to water, you are able to tell that water how you want frequency to show up to you, which is why you see certain religions, just certain people that may identify as wealthy, they manifest through fasting. Okay, some of you guys that's watching this message, you may be trying to pray for money. You may not be a manifester, but prayer is manifesting, okay? You may be somebody that's praying for money, or you may be somebody that's manifesting, take out every resonate. But the first step you want to know is how to manifest. You can go and read a book, even starting with this shit that I'm telling you, family. I'm going to tell you the difference between going reading a book that's telling you how to manifest and me giving you this free game. The difference between that is somebody is teaching you how to manifest in a booklet because they may have did what worked for them. Somebody went through the dark night of the soul and received sacred knowledge and was able to manifest their own reality. But that's the whole thing, family. That's what makes it such a gatekeeping, because that's not the real way to manifest, family. You want to know law of attraction. Laws of attraction is the remedy to you manifesting or praying for anything in this world. I want everybody to know. Everybody always talking about God favoring them, God blessing them, God is showing up and giving them certain things, family. But I want everybody to understand this. It doesn't matter what God you serve, what God is coming into your life, blessing you with each and every day life that you are waking up in, family. It will not stay. That's how come a death happens every day, because there's so many people that has not tapped into their own shadow side. You have not tapped into laws of attraction. Okay, a lot of y'all might dream. A lot of people in this live, people that's gonna come behind this video, you're gonna watch this and you're gonna be like, okay, you dream. I know this. You dream. Some people may be in this stage where you may used to be a dreamer and you may have stopped dreaming, and now you just You don't dream. You may feel like you're detached away from your dreams, or you may not be able to discern your dreams, or you don't know, you can't remember your dreams when you wake up. It's because that's the unknown. That's your own shadow side trying to connect with you. It's always good for a book to be in front of you, meaning it's always good for you to read another man's wise because it keeps you familiar with what is happening to you. But it's never good for you to try to create something that has already been created using another man's wise. I want to say that to everybody. And this is not me gatekeeping. I'm telling you about law of attraction. This is not a book. I'm giving you real codes to how to bring things into your life. I am a multi-trillionaire. And when I first got on here and said that to you guys, I myself didn't even understand why the divine pulled upon me and told me like you are a multi-trillionaire. You think about money when you say shit like that. No, I am a multi-trillionaire because I hold wealth. I hold sacred knowledge. I know the codes and I know the laws of attraction to attract everything to me in this world that is made up. So the first thing I said is money is fluid. So I watch what I drink. So for somebody here, you could be drinking like a lot of toxins or putting toxins into your body. These could be dark drinks, dark juices, dark sodas, things like that. You need to stop that if you're trying to pray for money. And I say pray, manifest, it's all the same shit. It's witchcraft. For those of you that's watching this live, okay, and you know this is not going to be foreign to the one that know. If you know, you know. If this is foreign to you, there may be some shit that you ain't elevated to even be in this conversation right now. My conversation is wealthy. So if you know, you know again. But to somebody here, it's time for you to cut out certain things that you are drinking. Right now, you need to be solely focusing on like water is what I heard when I wrote this down. The next thing I said, I am in flow with money by staying disciplined to my everyday wake up. What that says is the fact that you are conscious, you are woke every day, you are being already put into alignment to be able to create something. You are the creator, not the fact that something's sitting high and looking low, or something looking low and sitting high. You are somebody that's able. God is able. You are somebody that's able to create residual income for yourself. Okay, it's kind of hard to tap into that when you are dealing with like certain things in your life, especially like when you are struggling. Everybody deals with some type of struggle, even the ones that identify as rich. That's why I'm talking to everybody. I speak to a nation. I'm not just talking to a certain bracket. I'm not just talking to the poor. I'm not just talking to the middle class. I'm not just talking to somebody that's rich. I'm talking to every goddamn body because I am ancient. Okay, and I'm waking you up to something that is existing at this time. Okay, Huba. Okay, to somebody here, the fact that you are woke every day, you already have a second chance at making something go on in your life. Okay, I'm not the pastor sitting in church on a Sunday trying to get you to pay attention to the word of God. That's not what the fuck this is. I'm telling you that you are breathing, you have life. I'm telling you that every day is a way to make money. You don't have to lower your morals. You don't have to set in certain standards. You don't have to sit in certain low vibrational standards to be able to receive something. You don't have to kiss nobody's ass. You don't got to take the authority that abuse authority to get their way because they really don't have any power over you. I'm talking to mankind. Okay? So then I said, I have aligned with my own shadow. Therefore, the spirits that are sent to attack me will descend quickly, immediately. Okay? I said, I have aligned with my own shadow. Therefore, the spirits that are sent to attack me will descend quickly, immediately. Already, somebody in this message, I want to say to you, I hear a lot of people do return to senders. Okay? We're still stuck on money affirmations. And this is really important what I'm saying to you when you are praying for money. Somebody, I don't give a fuck if it's just you simply praying for, Lord, I need to pay my car insurance. Lord, I need to pay my rent. Lord, it's something surrounding money here. And this go on every day in this material world. But I'm giving you like the background side of what needs to be in your everyday life when you wake up every single day. Because you got the people that teach you how to write down affirmations, right? You got the people that teach you how to physically speak certain words out of your mouth to be able to manifest certain things or pray for certain things into your life. But I'm telling you what you have to really go through when you are manifesting. This is nothing but free game. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm telling you the holy truth, family. You got to definitely stop returning shit to sender, because only thing you doing is creating the number 8. Okay? How can you pray for this world to be a better place? How can you pray to come out of any lacking days or any struggling days and you're returning anything evil to sender? You don't know your own authority. You may not know why that evil was sent to you. So it's best for you not to return to sender, because guess what you're doing? A lot of y'all have children, sons and daughters and grandmothers, grandfathers. You have the ones that are before you and you got the ones that is coming after you. But I'm more so speaking from a place where you are experienced. Therefore, you are in this experiment. And if you're trying to manifest money, you don't want to send nothing, or you don't want to return things to sender. I'm talking to some masters at this time, where you may identify as a master. I'm talking to some shamans. This is a roll call. I'm speaking to you because it's never too much knowledge. It's never too late for you to elevate. Even if you have gotten to a place, stop returning to sender, because the only thing that you are doing is you are creating another lifestyle for the next generation to be able to sit in some of the same traumas and struggles that you did. You are an ancestor. Okay? Stop doing that. Okay? By you following certain laws of attraction to be able to bring anything around you. You have to get rid of these old ways of thinking. You got to get rid of these old remedies and these rituals. You got to get rid of that. Okay? This is a whole lot of free game. Okay? So when you say you want something to descend quickly, I have a line with my own shadow. That means that you have went within. You are within now. Okay, this is you, yourself, and you. This is not a book. I'm not talking about the Bible. There are many Bibles. I'm not talking about the book of knowledge. I'm not talking about the book of manifestations. No, that comes, family, that more so comes when you are somebody that's starting or beginning your journey. It's only supposed to be something that's supposed to be resonant to you when you are starting your own sacred journey. It's not supposed to be something that you follow guidance on each and every day while you are creating. There are many gods, me and you. Okay? It's only just supposed to be guidance while you are getting ready to create, because you are already a master. Hungila, you are already a master that is also in this human experiment. You are the experiment. So you are not supposed to just sit there and read another man's wise and try to take their codes or their that specific remedy to actually bring in certain things. The way that I manifest may not be the way that you manifest. The way that that person manifested may not be the way that you gonna manifest. Which is why I'm saying again, the Bible, the book of manifestations, the book of knowledge, all of that stuff is only supposed to be set in place only for you to feel like, okay, I'm not losing my mind. I'm not crazy. This shit that is happening to me and I'm waking up on, this shit that I'm praying for, is at some point going to sit in your life, family, and let you know that you're on the right track. But don't get stuck in another man's wise. Okay? The next thing I said, everything that I touch is blessed, meaning cursed. Okay? A lot of people get fucked up off of God's word, or a lot of people get fucked up off of the fact blessings. I want everybody to understand that blessings is to be made up. Blessed is to be made up. When I say peace and blessings, family, that's me sending you favor while you're getting ready to go through your day, right? When I say peace and blessings, I say peace first, though. I say peace and blessings. And I'm saying that to somebody because you need to understand what that means when it says everything that you touch shall be blessed. This is important when you are praying for money. This is important when you are manifesting money. Okay? You need to understand that everything that you touch may be blessed, meaning cursed. Okay? Which is so important. That lets you know, like, hey, you can walk right. You can live right. You can do right by people. And in fact, the ones that live right and do right by people face the hardest battles. Those are the chosen ones. because they have not woke up to the shadows. They have not woke up, and then when the shadows approach them, they call this stuff demonic. And I could be talking to some chosen ones right now. This may be another level of waking up in your life, or this is another wake up call. But a lot of people that are chosen, it's not that they mean bad. It's not that you are meant to struggle, but you are put in these situations because you are somebody that may identify to be divine, and you have certain authorities that you don't know you have. So certain situations that show up in your life as bad is really the good, but it shows up as bad because you don't know that you have authority. And so you find yourself like just all the time being stuck in like lacking situations, struggling situations. So when you say that everything that you touch is blessed, it means it's cursed because you are blind. So that means that the devil can show up and bless you. You can sit there and pray to God like all you want. You can pray to Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. You can pray to all this stuff, but all you're going to keep doing is living in a blind world. And even when you physically die out of this world, you're going to come back through your sons and your daughters, your cousin, and even a complete stranger, because conscience is woke. You're just going to come back through somebody else and keep touching everything that's cursed. Therefore, you are blessed. Be less, okay? I want to say blessings, okay? You are the ending to something. You are the beginning, okay? That's the Alpha Omega. Those are markings. Those certain words that are said or put out, these are like certain markings. Huga, I want to say that to somebody. Then I said, therefore, my physical reality has changed because mind is sight. Therefore, I become the creator. Shalom. Okay, let me read that again. Therefore, my physical reality has changed because mine is sight. Okay, somebody need to understand it. Your vision comes from your thought. Okay, which is why it's so important for you to be careful what you think about, especially like when you're praying and when you're manifesting. A lot of the times, you got people that do a lot of ignorant shit in this physical life. Okay, and it's like you. At the same time, when you do these fucked up things in this life that has already been created, you turn around in this same world, okay, and you pray for money to be able to live in this same world that is supposed to be free, right? So it's very important for you to be tapped in with your sight, with your vision, that's the part that plays in with meditating. If you are praying for money and you are trying to manifest money to be able to create certain things into your reality, because let me tell you something, you can't, the Bible tells you about God creating something in 7 days. You can create something in 7 days, but it's going to be a scam. And I'm going to tell you why. That when creation takes time, it's not something that happens overnight. You're going to fuck up a couple of times. I don't care if you are a baker. I don't care if you're somebody that style hair. I don't care if you're somebody that does makeup. I don't care if you're somebody that do music. I don't care if you write movie scripts. Somewhere in whatever that is that you're doing, you're going to fuck up. Which is why it's so important for you to stay tapped in to real reality. You hold real reality by minding every day your brain, your thoughts, you being woke, you being conscious. That's you staying tapped in with sight. Okay, Hamgiluda. Okay, I want to say that to somebody. Therefore, you are the creator. You know, a lot of people are always worshiping something outside of their own sight, outside of their own vision, their mind, their own thinking. A lot of people does this all the time, and this is what's creating a imbalanced solitude or imbalanced foundation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this was creating this good and this bad. This infinity sign. It's the fact that a lot of people, it's more comfortable or it's more easy for you to lean on another man's wives, like this shit that I'm saying right now. It's a lot of people that may resonate with it. It's a lot of people that may not. It's a lot of people that may be very confused to the shit that I'm saying. It may help somebody. It go like that. But that's life. And that's why I'm on here telling you what it's really about. Yes, you can create something in 7 days. Yes, you can create something in 3 days. Hell, 24 hours. But when you create this, what this says is, okay, boom, I can fuck around and go play the number. And I can fuck around and hit for $10 million. Or I can hit for $1 million or 500,000 or whatever. or somebody can even show up in my life and bless me with a certain amount of money to be able to get certain things done. But that only puts you in the physical world, and a physical world is made up. God is real each and every day. So therefore, the things that is really happening spiritually, you will lack. Therefore, that's why you see certain things on the shade room each and every day. They stay popping. They stay very viral. They stay very sociable. A lot of people is like tapping in with social media. This is the internet. It's not just the shade room. It's like everywhere. A lot of people is tapping in with the internet due to the fact these are certain things that keep you in the number 8. The fact that you don't know that you are you. A lot of people is worshiping shit outside of the temple. It's going just like that. Family, you are the creator. Okay? This is going to help you. You need to really know that you are the creator. This is why you are struggling. This is why you are working for the man. This is why you cannot tend to get yourself together. This is why you keep finding yourself dealing with all the wrong people. This is why you can't seem to hold on to monies, or when money's coming to your life, it go really, really fast. You can manifest this shit. Somebody here, you can even be somebody that consider yourself a master. Like I said, you can even have all the money that you feel like you have in the world, but you're being middleman or little Larry, or you got all this money and you don't know what the fuck to do with it because you don't got no soul on you, or you don't really have the laws to attract, or you don't really know the laws of attraction, hunga to somebody. So then I said, I am in alignment with the presence I don't know. Therefore, I stay conscious. Okay? Somebody can have the gift of claircognizance, okay, or the discernment to you got some type of gift where you know how to discern between certain spirits, okay, who I am speaking to in this portion of the message. You have now became aligned with the things that's not there. You have to when you are praying for money, because do you know, as soon as you start coming into any type of money, you can fuck around and get your income taxes, and somebody will start being your best friend, your family, friends, motherfuckers you don't know. When you come into even bigger money, somebody is praying to be rich. When you come into even bigger money, see, a lot of people that sits on the outside looking in, they just see that people are rich, or people may live a very abundant life, okay? But there are certain gifts that people that have gotten to that level sit in. And those are the things that you do not know. That's why I call it gatekeeping, because they make money off of you to tell you how to manifest something that's not real. A lot of y'all have went and got certain books, and I ain't throwing no shade, but it's just free game. Okay, Hamgiluda. Okay, I received this download. These affirmations that I wrote down this morning came to me this morning. Okay, so I'm passing this on. But a lot of people that go and read certain books or read the Bible and try to pray for certain things, manifest certain things, it's always something that's missing. Those are the missing pages, or you can consider that the missing pages out of the Bible, or whatever you want to call it. You're gonna always have somebody that don't want you to pass them. They're gonna tell you certain things, but they're not gonna give you 1,000,000% the remedy of what they did. That's how they make their money. That's how they stay rich. That's how they sit in a place of residual income. But I'm telling you for yourself, you don't got to just work for the man. You got to definitely crawl before you walk. So even to somebody that's working a 9 to 5, watch this video and know that it ain't too late for you. Okay? It's not too late for you to do that. But understand, you got to know that it's going to take, it may. You're going to lose everything. That's that part where you cannot die with it. You cannot die with material gains. I myself have been homeless. I have sat in a place of lack, meaning like I've lost material gains in this life where you got to pay to live. But that didn't mean that I lack. I was going through a spiritual death. Some of you guys may be going through that. You may not understand. And listen, it's hard, family. It's hard. You may not have nobody to call on. You may not have nobody showing up to you. That's that part where God is showing up to you. You are God. God is showing up to you. If everybody is putting all their problems off on God, then who the fuck do God go to? So somebody that's watching this message, you may be in a place where you may feel like you lack. Things may seem really hard for you. You may be feeling like you are struggling, okay, at this time, okay? But know that you are God, okay? You are God, and that's the reason why you are sitting in this place. You are starting to recognize the things that's not there. That's the people that's not there for you. These are the things that's not showing up to you when you need it. This is reality. I want to say this to somebody. This is important when you are manifesting money, when you are praying for money. You need to understand this. This all has to happen first. Not, I'm going to write down, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. Not the fact that you're going to get up every day and just positive vibes only, positive vibes only. That's fake. Somebody is selling you a dream. Somebody is still putting you in a false reality. That's not real. That's what I'm telling you. When you are really manifesting something, when you are manifesting money specifically, I spoke on this topic. I'm speaking on this topic so highly right now because everybody wants money. This is the world we live in. This is important at this time. This is important in your life. Everybody got to feed their family. You got to work to have a roof over your head. Okay, you want your car to stay running. You want your car to stay up and functionable. This is the shit that this world has made it so important for you to be in. You gotta work. That's the government, right? So I'm telling you how to bypass the government. You gotta be in this mindset where you are literally ready to wake up, not just die. Because when you die, you don't live. And to die is to wake up. And if you don't know that you are dead, you're going to be stuck in a system where you're going to wake up every day and just pray for money and sit in this temple outside of yourself that doesn't exist. Therefore, it's going to put you in a false reality. And you may be one of those ones that's going to fuck around and die trying. You're never going to get rich. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to keep reincarnating, coming back as you yourself and you in another temple. And this is going to cause your lineage to struggle. This is what's been going on. This is a loud message from the ancestors. Hungila. I'm saying this to somebody, okay? You definitely want to be able to discern between certain spirits. What this says that when you are somebody that walk in light, okay, and in order for you to walk in light, you must first be in the dark night of the soul, and in real life, not just I don't know what your definition of the light. A lot of people have made videos on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, just certain videos where people have put out and said, like when you die, you don't want to go to the light. Yes, the fuck you do. You don't want to die and not go to the light. When you go to the light gives everybody a choice. When you go to the light, let me tell everybody what this light is that everybody keep talking about. The light that you see is Christ. Okay, Christ is the devil. That's the sun that everybody look up to. Oh, the sun, the sun. I want to go die and go to the sun. And the sun is King, and the sun is Jesus. That's what everybody be talking about, right? But I'm gonna tell you about this light. When this light show up to you, that means you are favored. That means you are being noticed. When this light show up to you, when you are crossing over, when you are going through like a certain transition in your life, this light has came to me many, many times. I have seen life and death. So I'm telling you the holy truth. Okay, I work closely with the Holy Ghost. Okay, Hamshullah. Okay, somebody here, you want to see the light. When the light starts showing up to you, you will never be the same again. When the light shows up to you, the light shows up to you with a choice. And if you are somebody that have lived in a blind world where you never woke up, then all you're going to do is go right back and get stuck. That's what that means. That means that you didn't know how to discern, or you wasn't conscious enough, okay, when you was faced with the light. That's temptation. Even in this physical life, even in this spiritual life, you are still faced with temptation. That's something that you cannot escape or run from, okay? A lot of people be like, the firmament that everybody is in, and we're stuck in, this big old cycle, and we're stuck in this temple. No, you are not. So many people just never made it to the other side, the real afterlife. So many people have never made it over there because you are stuck in your ancestors' walk. That's Jesus. That's the ones that died before you. You are stuck because you keep thinking that there is a God, or you're serving a God. All religions, I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to somebody that's identifying as a master. This is what's really going on over every. I don't give a fuck who you is, what type of power you think you have, how ancient you calling yourself. Okay, because you can say anything out of your mouth. That's the part where a lie don't care who tell it, or that's the part where anybody can show up as the devil. It does not matter how you feel. I'm telling you about laws of attraction. When the light show up to you, that is temptation. That is known as Christ consciousness. When you become conscious, that's that part where you're no longer an angel and now you are accounted for your sins. Okay, it tells you about this in the Bible. Okay, if you know, you know. Right? Okay, so when that light comes to you, normally when it comes to you several times, right? When you are somebody that's just waking up, right? They call it a rebirth. That's normally when you like go through like a near-death experience. I'm gonna tell you the difference between actually dying, physically dying, and spiritually dying. Normally when you go through a spiritual death, that means you most likely made it to heaven. But it don't just go like you just die and go to heaven. You start going through like the dark night of the soul. That's that part where like anybody just can't sit in God's heaven. So you go through certain things in your physical life before you actually make it to this heaven. You got many heavens, okay? This is the life path that everybody is attached to, the life path numbers, okay? The government, okay? But if you don't know this, you're going to keep on finding yourself being on a hard journey, or it's going to make it hard for you to manifest money to live in this reality that is put before you, which is why you have to know that you are the creator. This is important, okay? When you have a physical death, normally like all of our loved ones, we all done lost somebody. When your loved ones have a physical death, they become the sacrifice and they see the light, right? But they end up coming back. And normally when they come back, this might be a baby that is born. Somebody done lost their baby daddy before the baby was even born. They come back through this baby, okay? Know why you're getting pregnant, okay? Which is also why one shall not have an abortion, okay? I'm telling you about the Bible and how this happens when you want to like manifest money in this physical reality. It may sound like a bunch of jibber jabber what I'm saying right now, but if you know, you know. You're gonna keep finding yourself praying for money, and it ain't gonna be what you want it to be. You're gonna keep finding yourself trying to manifest money, and it still ain't gonna be what you want it to be until you know this for real. The difference between a physical death and a spiritual death. Physical deaths happen every day. Spiritual deaths happen every day, which is how come a death happens every day. You die each day. You go to sleep and wake up every day, which is how come life, it repeats itself. The times, your surroundings, the atmosphere, it repeats itself every day because you don't even know that you are dying and waking up every day. And it's keeping you stuck in a stagnant situation. It's keeping you stuck in like a blind world. And you don't know this. And the people that sit in power, they're showed up to you as evil, or they may be devil worshipers. Whole time they got where they are. Somebody here got where they was because they may have started off being favored, right? But they didn't know how to keep that favor in their life because they still didn't know laws of attraction. So they took witchcraft and they made it evil by doing things and manipulating certain laws of attraction. That's what make it evil. Hunga, okay? Stay with me. When you have a spiritual death, family, that's when you're woke. Me and you, right now, I'm conscious enough. Y'all give me a second. Hold up. Right now, you and me, we are having like a... You and me, we are having like what's called a spiritual death, right? Because we go to sleep and we wake up every day and we still wake up in front of the sun. That's the light that's being shown to you. You see it every day, right? They're telling you like you don't want to go towards light. I done seen some of 607 videos. He's very knowledgeable, but he still has some elevating to do, right? And it's a couple of other people that I have seen say that, but that's not true. You want to see the light. You want to see the light each and every day. That's the devil that don't nobody know. That's the one that everybody rebuke in the mighty name of Jesus. And it sounds so dumb because you say, I rebuke the devil in the mighty name of Jesus. Listen to what I just said. I rebuke the devil in the mighty name of Jesus. Okay? You want to see the light each and every day. That says that you have a choice, family. The light shows up to you. So boom, we talking about rebirth. When you're going through a spiritual death, normally you go through some form of hardship or like a tragedy or a tragic situation. Some people may experience like near-death experiences. Okay, what's happening? Sunrise. What's going on? Steve, thank you. Okay, you may go through like certain things in your life, family, when you're going through like a spiritual death. When you got a spiritual death happening in your life, family, when the light is presented to you, even if it's not like with your eyes closed and you sleeping, you know, like a real reincarnation is happening to you. You're still woken, you see the sun. You got light. It's daylight outside. That is the light coming to everybody. That's your everyday choice that you have in life. That is divine. That is the devil that shows up to everybody. But it comes off as good and bad. The devil only shows up to you, family, when you are manifesting. This is going to go to the next portion that I said. I said, my mind has aligned to the things that I want. Therefore, I am ready to afford the blessing. Okay, I'm going to say this again. This is going to go in alignment what I'm saying to you about a spiritual death. My mind has aligned, okay, to the things that I want. Therefore, I am ready to afford the blessing. Okay, what that means, family, that means that's the good and the bad each and every day. You got light and you got dark. That's the sun and that's the moon. And if you look at certain cards, I want to show this to y'all. I always like shit to be hands-on when I be talking to y'all. Boom. Okay? If you look at this moon, right, that's the sun and the moon in alignment. But you see a face in between all of that. That's you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's you. That's us. That's each and every last one of us that wake up every fucking day. So therefore, you want to be in alignment with the sun and the moon each and every day. That's the good and the bad. That's your choice. That's heaven and hell. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you choose to go to heaven or if you choose to go to hell, then one may never know. You'll fuck around and be put in some type of illusion. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. But if you fuck around and choose yourself, then one may have everything. This is how God, I'm telling you how the shit was created, that you can see, feel, and touch. Somebody here may have the gift of telekinesis when they get to this level in manifesting. Okay? And it's showing up. Okay? Look, 2 of Cups. And I was just pulling shit out of that. Alignment. Spirit still showing up. Hungila. Okay? This is what I want to say to somebody. When you are in true alignment, okay, with like praying for money, okay, everybody be looking at like the physical part. You want to buy a nice car. You want to buy a nice house. You know, you want to have like all the material gains. You want to be able to pop it. That's last. That's not first. That's not even starting with like a write down and just getting up saying affirmations every day. Family, you know, I got on here once upon a time when I first started my journey, you know, with Spirit Guide Intuitions. Okay, I'm not a know-it-all because I know a lot. Okay, and therefore I don't know it all. Okay, but when I got on here, you know, I used to get on here and like make little cards like this and write certain affirmations down. And I say affirmations a lot, but I don't share them with a lot of people. I don't normally like get on here and just do affirmations with you guys every day. I used to do that sometimes over here on this platform, but I don't really do that all the time because I understand law of attraction. What worked for me may not be working for you, and I might fuck around and teach you how to do something. This falling under witchcraft. I'm telling you how some people fuck around and do a ritual more so than magic. Okay? This is what I'm telling you right now. Okay? This go on all the time. So many people receive, it's a difference between receiving sacred knowledge and information that you are supposed to give out to the public. certain people have certain authorities that have allowed them to be able to bring physical gains into their own reality. But just because they did that, a lot of wealth coaches do this shit. Okay, a lot of shamans do this. Okay, and they try to speak down on the tarot community, or like certain spiritualist does this. Okay, but I'm telling you that what may work for somebody else may not simply work for you. These are real gifts, real divine gifts, real ancient gifts that you have to be able to tap into to bring a real manifestation in. You have to get aligned with yourself. I'm not talking about your girlfriend, your boyfriend, okay? No, that's not what I'm talking about. You got to really get aligned with your shadow, okay? Because even when you, let's just say you married, or you got a higher level of commitment with somebody, you got a girlfriend, you got a boyfriend or whatever, even your children, if somebody ain't in a relationship, you may got kids, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter who you are around, who are around you, who you consider family. Y'all don't die together, okay? You want to be in alignment with yourself at all times, okay? Even in the Bible, it tells you that your wife come before your mother and your father and even your children. That's even not true. That's still a lie. I'm talking to a man and a woman. That's still not true. That comes way, 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 way after you know thyself. A lot you done heard that saying, put God first. That's you. It's metaphor. Those are affirmations. That's you, family. You always want to put God first. That's you. You have to get into alignment with yourself. That's the sun and the moon. That's the only way you're going to be able to pray for money. That's the only way you're going to be able to like really create the life that you want. I'm not just talking about being rich, family. That don't matter. This is how come somebody rich could battle certain addictions. This is how somebody rich can lose everything. Because it's not about just being rich. And somebody is going through this right now. From the poor to the middle class to the rich. Because these are the times where this is a new world order. You can lie to me, you can't lie to yourself. Somebody ain't got no soul on them. And y'all just seeing, I was just going through the deck, pulling this shit out. And Spirit just bringing out what I'm saying to you. So I'm telling you the holy truth. Somebody is going through this right now. This is happening over a nation. This is the world that we are living in. Everybody is going through this right now. You may see a lot of people getting divorces. You may see people that are coming off like they may be like battling addictions, okay? You may see people where they may be looking like they're falling off, okay? It's because a lot of shit that went first, they didn't do it right. It's not with law of attraction. A lot of people are making money. You know what's so crazy? My hat's off to a lot of tarot readers, to the real niggas though. I'm not talking about the ones that just, because anybody can order a tarot booklet, and you know they even got the cards. Prime example, they even got the cards that got like definitions on them and shit like that to like kind of like program you. Even the cards to program you on like how to tell somebody something. I'm talking about the real prophecy in life. I'm shouting out to those ones that get up, even the ones that don't use cards, and you may just have a prophecy, or in some type of way you use your voice to help people by waking people up to what's being hidden, or even waking people up to the shit that they may be reading. You know, a lot of people, they worship Christ. You should never worship Christ. Christ is not the one for you to worship. You're not supposed to worship Christ. Somebody is going to look at this message and not agree with it, and that's okay. You know, I just speak truth. Laws of attraction. I'm telling you how to attract money. We're talking about that. I'm telling you how to attract money to real, I'm talking about physical money that you can have in your account. The things that you use in this world. Because when you spend it, it's gone. Keep that in mind. You want to be able to bring it back. Even somebody that's poor, to the middle class, to the rich. I'm talking to every fucking body. I'm speaking to a nation. You want to be able to bring it back, because look, once you spend it, it's over with. It's all a part of the experiment that has been created. So how do you create something in a world that is made up? Okay? How do you create something in a world that is made up? You want to be able to know that on a Sessy Saturday, Hamgila, how do you create something in a world that is made up? Because once you spend it, it's gone. And so many people get caught in the blicky. So many people get caught in the blicky, not knowing how to bring it back. Or so many people are scared of the real sacrifice. And what is the real sacrifice? That's you dying without everything. You got a physical death and you got a spiritual death. Right now, I'm speaking to you. You are able. You are conscious. Somebody is on this live listening to me. You are able. You are conscious. Therefore, you are spiritual. You are going through a spiritual death each and every day because you went to sleep last night. But yet, you managed to be on this live today and you're watching me. So I'm speaking to the spiritual world. Okay? I'm speaking to the 5D. Okay? Hamgila. That's who I'm speaking to. Okay? Thank you, family. Johnny said, I'm looking like a librarian. I'm telling you something. I feel like a chemist. Okay? All this shit I be getting and knowing. I know so much of this shit, family. I just be trying to give it away. I be giving it away. Because this shit be coming to me like diarrhea. It just be on my intellect. And when I try to run from it, because I done tried to run from it, family. This is the calling that keep coming to me. Like sitting on me, like grabbing me, hugging me, suffocating me. I be trying to run from this shit, family, and then it'll come to me even stronger. The eyeball. I be seeing eyeballs everywhere, go to feeling like just eyeballs and shit on me, family. So I just fuck around and I go to just laboring. My coochie been hurting for 3 days. My abdomen been hurting for 3 days. 3 days and 3 nights. This shit just I've been feeling like I've been going through like labor pains. But only my tubes been tied since 2011. I can't have physical children, out of my womb. I had 5 kids and that's that on that. You see what I'm saying? But I've been having like real bad labor pains. I done had 5 kids, so I know what labor pains feel like. And I just been having labor pains because I've been giving birth to the new earth. Okay, I've been speaking to the next generation because I am God. And I'm speaking to a lot of other gods. And I'm speaking to some angels. And I'm speaking to some devils, some karmics. Okay? I'm speaking to Satan. I'm speaking to every fucking body. That's what I'm talking about. I'm speaking to a nation. And I'm telling you, family, that if you want to pray for money, if you want to manifest money, you are in this spiritual experience. You've been going through this spiritual death, family. In order for this money to come back to you after you spend it, family, you have to be aligned with your shadow self, your shadow side. Telekinesis. That's what I want to get on. Somebody here may have the gift of telekinesis. This is why it's so important for you to have a clear mind. A lot of people say, give all your problems to the universe. And let's just talk about that while I'm speaking on telekinesis. If you don't know who the universe is, if you don't know who God is, because a lot of people put God and Jesus like in the same as one. I see this all the time. Like, people be like saying this shit every day, each and every day. They say God and Jesus. And then they even say Lord. These are like rankings, family. I need somebody to understand Jesus ain't even real. It's a name to be made up. The J didn't exist way back then. Even Yeshua, a lot of people, they say Yeshua, okay? This was an authority, okay? I want to say this to a lot of people. I spiritually know this, okay? This is a roll call. This is not something that I'm telling you that I don't want to read. I'm not a reader these days. I don't go and read nothing. That's not me being cocky or arrogant. I'm God. I'm all-knowing. I sit with the Most High God, and I meditate to keep it balanced or to keep one with myself, okay? So therefore, I can discern what's real and what ain't. If you are somebody that's watching me, try it. You are also in this experiment. What's up, Christian? What's happening, family? Okay? It's the full pink moon. I didn't know that. You just told me something. Okay, free game, family. Okay, but telekinesis, family. Telekinesis, for those of you that may not know what this gift is or what this ability is. Okay, it's very divine. When you have come into the gift of telekinesis, you can move shit with your mind. This is a very sacred gift. It's really important when you're trying to manifest a world. or manifest your reality or manifest your life. Now keep in mind, like the trees, the grass, the sun, the moon, that comes from the Most High God. And I think this is where a lot of people get fucked up when they talk about the Creator, right? Because there's levels to all this shit. When you go to talking about, like creation, okay? A lot of people go to saying like, you're not God. I don't have people tell me that you're not God, and God is this, and God is that, and Jesus is King, and Christ is this, and this, that, and the third. They're ignorant, okay? It's a real big difference. When you go to talk about Most High God, this is the law of attraction. Most High God is not more so like a gender. Like everybody like say like man or father. That's Satan. That's the one that tried to pretend and do what God do. Satan didn't create the sun and the moon. You call this an ability. This is the supernatural. It's like this is how come miracles is possible. This is how come what you guys call quote unquote a blessing is possible. This is how come favor is possible. This is how come it can rain sometimes. This is how come a tornado can happen, a hurricane can happen, because I'm talking about the real laws of attraction. I'm talking about the Most High God. When you go to talking about like shit like nature, the supernatural things, okay, life. Thank you, Tater Tot Deb. When you go to talking about shit like that, that's the Most High God. Okay, don't get it fucked up. That's the Most High God. That's electricity. That's technology. Okay, so when you start, this is how come, like, even me and you being on this monitor right now, because all it is a monitor. That's the monitoring spirit that's always watching. Some of you guys may have, like, real life seen a seraphim angel. God has an angel that sit. I'm talking about the Most High God. You got Archangel Gabriel. You got Archangel Michael. It talk about all of these angels in the Bible. Okay, but it don't be how you think it is. Okay, let me say that. It don't be how you think it is. When you start talking about the Most High God, it's energy. You see this Queen of Cups in reverse. Spirit. I'm talking about something spiritual. That means that this is not like a sex or like a gender. Even down to saying like God is a woman. Okay, God is a woman because God gives life. God's spirit gives life to a woman and a man. And man is more so Lord. You call on Lord when you want to be provided for. That's man. Okay, when you want to talk about sex or gender. Let me teach you something. Okay, when you talk about like God, that's the woman that gives birth to a son and a daughter, a woman and a man, because her spirit goes over into that temple, that vessel that walks around. When you go to talking about like being provided for, even down to having a baby, that man does that. He is not God, he's Lord. Okay, that's what I want to say. And he can't be king until he knows queen. That's his own spirit, because man is not existent without that woman. And this is how come a lot of men try to downplay or bring a woman vibration down or make her feel like she's not who she is. Man, this is not a man's world, but it's a man's world. Okay, I want to tell you why I say that, okay, because it's so many people that don't know laws of attraction, don't know the Most High God, don't know how this shit really go, and a man just is in charge. That's it. So therefore a man is strength. Okay, he ain't real strength, and I put my hand up like that because a man could build something, right? A man is strong enough to do something that a woman can't do. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Wayne, let me call you back. I'm on live. Let me call you back, Wayne. I'm on live. You say ain't no way, nigga. What the fuck? I ain't sitting around waiting on you to call me. What the fuck wrong with you, bro? I'm gonna call you back. My apologies, family. Okay, man, it's certain like rankings. All of this is going hand in hand, family, with like telekinesis. Okay, I want to say this to you. All of this is going like hand in hand. So you got the Most High God, then you got God, and then you got Lord, and then you got Jesus. Okay, Jesus is King. Okay, but a lot of people don't even know that is Lucifer. Okay, you got Lucifer, you got Satan. So a lot of people are going to sit here and like, damn me for saying whatever it is that I'm saying, right? So many people going to say this. And even when you talk about Jesus, okay, quote unquote Jesus, when you go to talking about Jesus, family, Jesus shows up as like a spirit guide. not more so like God, okay? Jesus is not most high, okay? A lot of people in this physical world, and I didn't say that, somebody here is physical, okay? I said you show up in this physical world, okay? Hear what I'm saying? So many people that is in this physical world, that is in this experiment, praise Jesus. Give Jesus all the praise. Give Christ is King and Christ is Jesus and all of that, family. But this is what makes the world seem like it goes round. This is what makes it hard to pray for money. This is what makes it hard to be your own boss in this world that has already been created. The Most High God has already put the trees and the grass and the land here for you to be able to create something on it. Okay, you are the creator. You are the creator in this life that has already been created. I want to say this to a lot of people, that may not understand how the fuck spirituality go. It's a lot of fake spiritualists. It's a lot of fake teachings. Stop teaching the wrong shit if you don't know it for real. If you ain't getting real, I'm not. A lot of these teachers, and I'm doing a really big roll call right now because anything that I get over here at Spirit Guide Intuitions and I put out on this platform and I say it to you, I have meditated and got this answer. I have physically and spiritually went through it to receive the information that I'm receiving, not because I went and read another man's wise. And you got so many people that may have went viral, got way more views than me, way more likes than me, way more social influence than me, whatever the fuck. But family, I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot of people that get their teachings off of reading something. I'm not trying to sit above mankind. I'm not trying to just say I'm better than somebody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just not the gatekeeper. I'm not on this motherfucker giving you like false reality or false hope. So yes, I may show up to you, or I may show up on your screen, whether you watch me on your phone, your television, or whatever. What's up, Earth Angel E? What's happening? I may show up to you, family, as the motherfucking devil. It may even seem a little dog when I be talking to you sometimes, a lot of times. A lot of this shit that I say, especially if you ain't been somewhere. But I'm on this motherfucker. This video right here ain't nothing but real free game. If you do not go through the dark night of the soul, yes. Can you pray for money? Yes. Can you manifest money? Yes. But guess what? That life won't stay. You gonna die one day. You gonna see death. What I mean by that, it's gonna get dog. It's gonna get dog. This could be physical or spiritual. It's gonna get dog. And your experiment may come out as a ritual. That's what I'm telling you. That's the struggles every day. You gonna fuck around and be battling addictions each and every day. I done went through this myself, family, because I ain't know. I ain't never had no encounter with the Most High God. I was in that physical world. My mother and my father taught me about the Bible, taught me the things that were in the Bible. And even it start like that with your mom and your daddy. It start just like that, 555 on the clock. Okay, Humdulillah. Okay, you go to church, certain teachings that they teach you in church. It's damn near like everywhere you go, it's like a fucking virus. It's like, look, it's like a STD. STDs, it's like a real big virus. All everybody know to run and say is like, thank you, God. And anytime something good happens, it's always God. Anytime something bad happens, it's always the devil. Right? This is every day. This is every fucking day. And I'm telling somebody why this world is going the way it's going. You talk about Judgment Day. I'm telling you, we done went through like Judgment Day. Judgment Day done already bypassed. We're back in like the book of Genesis where like everything is like made. This is like the Adam and Eve days, shit like that, where like man and woman is coming together. They told you like Adam and Eve. Eve had Adam to bite the apple. Okay, a woman deceived a man type shit. All of that is wrong. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All of that is wrong. There may be a woman that is watching me right now, and you may be in alignment with the Bible, with the manifest, with the things that's happening today. Okay, when it's pertaining to your love life, because a lot of people get a lot of love readings from me. When it's pertaining to your love life, you may be trying to figure out like why you ain't met your twin, or why you ain't met nobody that's like, on your level, because you ain't met you. That's why. You have not been in alignment with yourself. That's that fake shit. That's that fairy tale. That's when you was blind and you didn't know. You just get a girlfriend and a boyfriend. You just meet somebody and it take you 10 years before you figure out this motherfucker ain't shit. And you just keep putting up with that shit and keep putting up with that shit. Keep putting up with that shit. That's not these times. You have woke up now. That's not these times. You have to bring it back to the fact that you are you, bitch. You are you yourself and you by yourself. That's how come people are getting divorces. That's how come people are breaking up. Because angels don't flock. How the fuck can you even flock with anybody if you don't know how to rock by yourself? Somebody need to hear this. Okay? Donkey Luda. Okay? You praying for money. Or you manifesting money into this reality yet. You don't even know how to sit in your own authority. You genuinely, if you are somebody that's watching me and you are single, let's just say you are single, right? Somebody on the outside looking in, if they're telling you like you're weird because you're single or something must be wrong with you. Somebody think that something is really wrong with you because you by yourself. Because this person right here, I ain't gonna lie to you, I just got the fuck. When people don't even know to be celibate is the most powerful, one of the most powerfulest gifts, authorities to have when you ain't fucking somebody. And if you fuck around people that's in celibacy, I myself, I'm not a hypocrite. I done came out of celibacy, okay, a couple of times, okay. But family, that's temptation that shows up to you, and when it show up to you, you are always the angel in disguise. You are always the angel in disguise. You may have certain authorities, like me. I'm a soul snatcher. Okay, it may be certain. I'm the one that calls people up on Judgment Day. I'm the seventh angel. I know this. But if you don't know this, family, you might fuck around and get stuck in temptation. Okay, that's a whole nother lesson that I'm not even going to just sit in or stay on. I'm saying that to somebody right now because we talking about praying for money. You see how we've been on this live this long. We've been on this message this long. And I just been speaking to y'all about certain things, about praying for money, manifesting money, family, because it's real like that. This what the videos and the little short videos don't be telling you. All you just see is like write something down. Right? Somebody trying to give you the game on how to manifest. You just writing something down. You just saying you some affirmations. And you can manifest you something in, 3 days. How I manifested my best life in 30 days, But they're not giving you like the real free fucking game to like what's really gonna go on. What the real supernatural shit that's gonna take place in your life. That's gonna scare dog shit out of you while you praying for some money. Or while you manifesting some money. You sitting up here and you talking about you are praying for money, you are manifesting money, you are conjuring up telekinesis. That's what I want to say to somebody. That's the physical side. That's the physical form. You want to be able to again, you want to pray for a house. You want to pray for a car. You want to pray for like a great career. But all of this is going to bring in monies. You want to be able to tap into like telekinesis. This is what you're going to need to tap into. Okay, this is what magicians use. Okay, when they be able to like sit there and bring certain shit to them. I'm talking about in the physical realm. I'm touching this, bring this to me. Okay, I'm touching this, bring this to me. Okay, I'm touching this, bring it. You want to be able, but I'm literally touching this, right? But you want to start off with telekinesis. This is with your mind. This says that, okay, boom. I bet you I can tell you what a lot of people go through while they're praying for money or while they're manifesting money. Normally, when you are battling certain situations where you need to pray for money or you need to manifest money into your situation, right? Shit start getting hectic around your life. Like it seems like a lot of bad shit start happening. Shit just go. It's like it's getting worse before it gets better, right? This is a good thing. I want to say this to somebody, okay? It's 601. That's the number 7, okay? Bungila, okay? That spirit. This is a deep message, okay? 7 is my life path. That spirit showing up in this message, Bungila, okay? When you want to pray for money, when you want to manifest money into your life, family, you definitely want to tap in with like spirit. Somebody could be life path number 22. I'm literally hearing this right now. Okay, Bungiluda. Okay, you could be praying for money or manifesting money. You need to hear this message. Okay, because it's going like this, okay? Somebody can literally be in this energy of where like you are coming into like a gift of like telekinesis, where you're making things come to you, okay? But with your mind, okay? Let me tell you how you know this is gonna happen. First, it's gonna start off like you've been walking right, you've been living right, you've been doing right by people. In a human world, they call it a breakthrough, right? This is what they call it. Well, when you go to tell somebody, you tell the church, you got all this bad shit going on, and you just been doing everything right. They go to telling you, you know, that ain't nothing but a breakthrough, you know, going on, and you know this is happening over your life, family. I'm telling you, the gift of telekinesis is taking place in your life, and a lot of people don't be knowing this. You getting ready to call things in. This is a great thing. This mean that you are in alignment. This mean that you have conjured up the devil. Yes, somebody need to hear this. You need to understand what I'm saying to you. See, the Illuminati, I'm talking about the fake elite that conjures up the goat head. They gotta go conjure it up because it ain't around them for real. I'm talking about the real divine. I'm talking about divine authority, divine protection. The word in the Bible that says one is anointed. Okay? This is what that means. You think you anointed with all this God favor and ain't no demons standing around you? You got to be fucking stupid. You think you praying for all this money and you manifesting all this money in this evil, sinful ass world, and you think ain't no fucking demons standing around you? You think these are some holy and thou angels that's standing around with all of this fucking holiness on them, family? Come on, cut that out. I'm a real street nigga. I'm talking to some street niggas. I'm talking to some bougie bitches. I'm talking to the subdid ass niggas too. I'm talking to every fucking body. Okay? Cut that out. It's wake up. Wake the fuck up, family. You think that? Wake up, family. Who told you that the devil was bad? Who told you to rebuke the devil in the mighty name of Jesus? Bring this shit right back. God, the one who be saying they want all the worship and praise. I'm telling you, if you go by the book, we're talking about praying for money and manifesting money. God loves you so much. You got to be in this world and work. You got to be done work and did all of this before you got there and receive retirement, right? You got to go through all of that. You got to be done put in work like a slave before you actually see something good in your life. Family, wake the fuck up. That's what I'm saying to a whole lot of y'all. Okay? A whole lot. And listen, I'm not on this motherfucker. I never kiss your ass. Okay? I can't even bend over backwards. If I bend this motherfucker over, if I bend my whole upper part of my body between my goddamn legs, it's not going to go. That's what I'm saying. I ain't going to be able to kiss one of my cheeks, the left one or the right one. If I do that, I'm not finna kiss nobody's ass. If you don't believe me, I don't give a fuck. I'm not on this motherfucker. It's a Sessy Saturday. The sun is shining bright, family. I'm telling you the holy truth. These are my thoughts. I don't give a fuck, family. If you on this motherfucker saying whatever it is you saying, that shit don't move me, you little hoe. That's what I'm telling you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart to the top of my head. That's what I'm telling you. To the sole of my feet. Family, to my heavy ass hands. That's what I'm telling you, family. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm telling you about the laws of attraction during your human experiment. Okay? That's what I'm telling you, family. Telekinesis. Everything is coming to somebody. This normally be like the last step before you start to write down like affirmations. Okay? All of that shit right there, family. That's really like the fairy tale side. Do it work? Duh, yes. Words got power. I'm going to sit on here and I'm going to tell you, yes, that works, family. Even down to like the fake God. You know, you got some people that really worship. And I'm talking to everybody right now. If you are worshiping anything outside the temple, you're worshiping a fake God. You're praying to a fake God. Anybody going to fuck with me? Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't worried about nobody fucking with me. You can go conjure up your little fake ass witchcraft. You can go pull your cards. Family, my tongue is so powerful. And the shit that sit around me, family, I'm tapped in with the shit that don't nobody see. That's the unknown, family. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. I'm rolling everybody out, from the goddamn Muslims to the Hebrews to the motherfucking Christians, to the fake ass elite. I'm rolling out everybody because I'm God. That's what I'm saying, family. I'm telling you, if you are worshiping anything outside the temple, outside of yourself, family, you're worshiping a fake God. And yes, that God will show up and bless you. That's why you will fuck around and be less in life. You will fuck around and be reincarnated, and you will just come right on back to earth and keep on making that fake God world go around. That's the one they teach you about that go around. You'll keep on going back to that same goddamn world, to that God that you are worshiping. T-Rock said, you are not God, yet you own this motherfucker listening to me. I can run you. I'm running you. That's a whole lot of free game, family. Because I don't know you. I don't shit out what you eat. We ain't fucking under the same people. We ain't even running in the same circle, family. I don't fucking know you. You on my platform. I'm on this bitch speaking to the people that need to be spoke to. I'm on this bitch putting out free game. You on this motherfucker like a real fuck nigga. Talking like, you not God. You not God head ass. Who is talking to you? I'm talking to every fucking body, family. I don't know you. That's the whole, anybody else that want to get on this motherfucking speak out of turn, okay, or speak when not being spoken to. Fuck you, respectfully, disrespectfully. That's what I'm saying to you, family. You don't run me. That's what I'm saying. Your words don't hold no type of power. You don't, family, listen, I know how to fuck a nigga up by not even seeing you, family. That's what I'm trying to tell you, family. You're not relevant. You're not relevant on no type of level. You're not relevant because don't nobody see you. Therefore, you are karmic. You are in a blind world, bitch. Let me brief you real quick. Let me teach you how to get this motherfucking money. See, instead of you paying attention to this free game, because I'm giving it to you, you can give a hoe the game. I'll never be a gatekeeper for that reason. I'm not a lame hoe, and I'm not no hater. I give a bitch all this gab, family, because this shit come to me like boo-boo and diarrhea. I will give it to you, family, on this platform. That they be trying to like block, stop, and shadow ban, family. I don't give a fuck about that. I still get on YouTube. YouTube say, you got certain readers say, let me cover this up. Okay, because about it, fuck that bitch naked as hell. They made it, and I'm challenging and I'm telling it to you. I get on this motherfucker and I genuinely do what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to tell you, family. Fuck you. That's what I'm telling you. The message. I'm trying to teach you how to get some motherfucking money. And even if you got some money, I'm trying to teach you how to keep that motherfucking residual in your life, family. That's what's wrong with a bitch. Everybody be on this motherfucker for the wrong reasons, but family, that goes to show somebody that's on the outside looking in. My gifts be gifting. This shit I say, my words hold so much power, family. I know how to irritate somebody's demons. That's powerful. If somebody can say something to you and fuck with your mood, then they have control over you. This is how come a fake God can run a whole motherfucking world. Family, this is why I'm a multi-trillionaire. Because I know things, family. I'm very, very dangerous to the one that don't know. I take their whole fucking life off and take their whole soul off on. Family, that's God. That's what I'm trying to tell you. To the one that need to know my words, you don't have to never make physical contact with me. Sound like your intuition, don't it? Hold up, where the moon at? Sound like your intuition, don't it? You don't never got to make physical contact with me, but I can get on this motherfucker every day, spirit guide intuitions, and say what needs to be said, when it need to be said, how it need to be said, and change a whole motherfucking nation. What? Stop playing with me. Somebody, you are coming into the gift of telekinesis. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This goes back to that, the one before last. I said to somebody, I am in alignment with the presence I don't know. Therefore, I stay conscious. Okay, you have to be discerning to the spirits that try to attach themselves to leeches, the motherfuckers that just want to be seen, the motherfuckers that just want to be relevant. Somebody just told me, this motherfucker, that I'm not relevant. I don't need to be the star, the celebrity, because I'm not just an image of God. I need somebody to understand that I'm the presence that show up in a motherfucker intellect, in their intuition, in their motherfucking spirit. I'm not the one that just show up on their screen as a star. So we might get this shit fucked up. Some shit might get fucked up in this motherfucker. Somebody, if you over here and you looking to see the celebrity, family, I'm not just a celebrity. I said I'm God. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference, family. I'm the presence. That means that my videos, I can die today, I can die tomorrow, I can die 5 years later. My presence is going to still leave a stain in this physical world that a motherfucker is living in, because I already done gave birth to the next generation. That's what I'm saying. I'm not on this motherfucker trying to make no friends. I don't give a fuck about you, family. I want you to genuinely, if it was left up to me in this human experiment, I'm the experiment, the experience. I don't give a fuck about you, family. I don't give a fuck about a nigga or a bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, family. This is a calling. Something so powerful, the Most High God. Something so powerful is using me to speak to you, family. You need to motherfucking know that. A lot of y'all. I don't give a fuck who your Lord and your Savior is. I don't give a fuck if you love Jesus or not. I want to just personally put that out there on a Sissy Saturday. I don't give a fuck. No, free game. Hold on. Spirit, I need you to come down and touch a nation at this time. I need you to understand, fam. I don't give a fuck about you for real. Me. Not me. If it was left up to me. I said it ain't left up to me. That's what I'm telling you. If it was left up to me, I don't give a fuck about you. Let me repeat that. I don't give a fuck about you. Who you fucking, who texting your phone, who not texting your phone, what the fuck you believe in, what your belief system is or what it ain't. I don't give a fuck what you putting on tomorrow. I don't give a fuck about your children, your snot nose ass baby daddy, your piss ass baby mama. I don't give a fuck about what you shitting out. I don't care, family. Somebody need to understand that. The real one. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay, we gonna wrap this shit up. Okay, telekinesis, family. Somebody, you may be in a season in your life where everything may be seeming like it's happening out of nowhere in a bad way. It's because, family, you are in alignment. Understand that when you close your eyes and when you pray for money, you are using witchcraft. It's sorcery. So to you Christian motherfuckers, or to you motherfuckers that's watching me right now, and I said motherfucker. Yes, I said that, family, because it's not a curse word. I'm cussing. Okay? The message. That's what I'm telling you. When you are praying for money and when you are manifesting, bad shit gonna start happening. Because then you are conjuring up the devil. I'm even talking to the pastor that's on your screen, and he's really resonant. The pastor had a word day. The pastor had a word day. And then the pastor telling you to pray. Your mama telling you to pray. Your daddy telling you to pray. Your goddamn next door neighbor telling you to pray. The motherfucker at the corner store want to give you something to read because they telling you to pray. Everybody got the same agenda. It don't matter how the fuck it come, but it's all witchcraft. So I'm giving you free game, family, and I'm telling your motherfucking ass that if you want to pray for something, whether you call it prayer or manifestation or channeling or however the fuck you want to call it, if you want to pray you in some money, you're conjuring up the devil. So the devil is going to show up in your life as dark because God is dark, not light. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're praying to the light, you're praying to a fake God. You're praying outside yourself, you're praying to a fake fucking God. And the fake God only try to do what God do. So yes, that fake God that you pray to will keep on blessing you just so you can keep on keeping the name up in vain. Duh. Somebody ain't no street nigga and don't know that for real. And somebody's definition of a street nigga ain't even what it is for real. That's why you got to be careful who they say they pray to. Or you got to be careful when somebody say they know God. If somebody is around you and they're not aligned to who the fuck God is, which is them, they self and them, and somebody saying that they know God, be careful. That's your everyday wake up. I just gave y'all a whole nother code in life. That's your everyday wake up. If somebody is praying to a God outside of themselves and they are around, but fuck who it is, your boss, your worker, your child, your next door fucking neighbor, your lover, your fuck friend, your friend, whoever the fuck. If they are praying to anything outside of themselves, then already, family, that motherfucker will turn their back on you. They will betray you, but yet they can still show up in your life as being loyal. Keep that in mind. That's the fake God. All this shit is in the Bible. That's the fake God. Satan tried to do what God do. That's the fake God, family. You already in hell. It's not that you just be put on earth and then you either get a chance to go to heaven or hell. No, you start off in hell first, family. You got to actually go through you got to get through Satan first to actually get to the Most High God. That's the real angel that sit before the Most High God. Everybody always talk about these other angels, but you actually got to go through Satan first before you get through God. And now the Most High God saying, you know what? Now I'm able to favor you. Satan is actually the protector. That's what I want to say to somebody. Oh my God, Sessy, oh my God. Yes, I want to say that to you. It's like protection from God. Or you want to say the devil? It's protection, family. If you can get through the dark night of the soul, normally Satan or the devil, all that dog shit starts showing up in your life, family, when you're praying for money. They say money is the root of all evil. But when you're praying for anything good, that's when the dog shit start happening in your life, family. Before the good don't happen first. Even if a motherfucker is born into a family with a gold fork and a gold spoon in their mouth, that's just what it is. You heard what I said, a gold fork and a gold spoon in their mouth. It doesn't mean they just fucking favor, they just rich. Prime example, you got the Kardashians. They kids could have been born into all types of fucking gold, all types of glitz and glamour. Doesn't mean that child is favored. That's what I'm trying to tell you, fam. That's not favor. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Right now, all you see online is motherfuckers talking about how Trump done did this, Trump done did that, Trump done said this. You don't see a real nigga like myself. I don't give a fuck about the president. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about, I don't even know none of, listen, family. Right now, I'm ignorant. This is why I say I'm ignorant. I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know what Trump's next plan is. I'm telling you this. I don't know what his next plan is. I don't know what he finna bomb. I don't know what he finna stop. I don't know what the fuck he finna bring in. I don't know about none of that because I'm not tapped into that. Only the motherfucker that's in a material world is tapped into that world that has already been created. Those are the ones that vote every year. I don't want to hear about that shit. I don't know nothing about that life. Family, I wake up and I do what I want to do. I can afford the blessing. That means, family, that means I have the gift of telekinesis. That means that whatever I put my mind to, that shit gonna happen for me. And that means that I know that the good shows up as the bad first. That's how you get to the good. God, the Most High God, has many angels that sit before the throne. That's what I want to say to somebody. What that says is God have already promised you to go through the struggle before you see the greatness, before you see the rainbow. That's God's promise to every fucking body. That's electricity. That's technology. Okay? That's the everyday that you wake up. That means, family, your mind can be ran if you don't wake up to the fact that you are the fucking creator. That means that technology can heighten so fucking big around you, family, and have you feeling. Family, you'll fuck around and be depressed. You'll fuck around and be vulnerable. Somebody will fuck around and attach themselves to you. When you have the gift of telekinesis, it pairs with the gift of claircognizance, okay? You got to be able to discern certain spirits when you're praying for money and when you want material gains to come in around you, even down to your motherfucking team. The people that you hire each and every fucking day. You want to make sure that everybody around you is loyal, family. You want to make sure, because listen, what a lot of people don't know is when you get rich, it ain't just physical no more. It's spiritual. You are the one that is targeted the most. You people all in your business. Just think about it. You just in a regular world. I'm talking to the mid class. I'm talking to the poor. You up here praying to be rich, but you ain't really thinking about it. You up here praying for all this goddamn clout, and you really ain't even thinking about what's going on for real. All you just know this shit is physical. You know what you physically see. You know somebody that's rich as fuck. They waking up, they have what they want, they do what they want. You know, you just know all that, right? But you ain't really thinking about the spiritual aspect of it. How new levels, new devils. How them devils really pull up on your game for them big devils. Them big gods. Them big old angels. Them big galactic beings pull up on your ass for real when you got all that money. And they go to trying to attach themselves to you. And it be so swift. Family, it's levels to all this shit. Keep this in mind. Keep it in mind. It's levels to all this shit. The more money, more problems. That's that part where rich people got problems too. That's what I'm trying to tell you, family. Somebody is praying for money. That's what I'm telling you. And if you are not, I'll show you why. That means one with self. If you're not one with self, you'll fuck around and lose it all. Yes. That's what I'm ending this live. I was saying to you. Yes. You can pray for money. Yes. You can manifest money, and you can do it in all the amount of days that you think you want to do it. You can do it in 7 days. Like they said, God manifested the world in 7 days. You can do it all in 7 days like God did. Right? I'm saying like God did. The ancestor walk. You can do it all in 7 days. You can do it in 3 days. Or you can fuck around and go viral in 24 hours. You can have it all, family. But guess what? When you get it, can you spiritually align to what's coming with it? That's what I want to say to somebody. And which is why it's really keen, Keen. It's really keen for you to align with the spiritual life and not just the physical world. That comes last. That comes last, family. That come last. I want to say that to everybody. The affirmations and shit come last. That's the shit that everybody looking at and making money off of. Somebody on this on my platform keep on spamming my chat talking about the book of manifestations and Oliver somebody. Listen, family, you're wasting your time. This about the only little clout I'm gonna give you. You wasting your time, family, because right now on this journey that I'm on, if you watching me, if you anybody that watching me, and you've been watching my journey for a while, family, listen, my life is going the way it's going because it's supposed to go like this. Not because, I've been like this all my life. I was rebellious at a very early age. You can't just tell me something, family. I'm not a reader. I'm ignorant. You can't just, I can't just go read, especially in this life that I'm in right now. This spirit that I walk in right now. You see what I'm saying? I can't just go read something, family, and then fuck around and just make it mine. Because I'm going to fuck around and make it mine. That's what I'm telling you. You'll fuck around. I see on the other side. So what somebody may say in their book, they'll fuck around and I dissect the whole goddamn book and tell them what they missing. That's what I'm telling you. Now, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. And am I saying they wrong? No. I'm not saying they wrong at all because guess what? Satan try to do what God do. I'm not calling nobody Satan. But what I'm saying is another man's wives ain't my lifestyle. That's what I'm saying. That don't come before me creating. I'm the creator. I'm the creator in my life. I will not go read the book of manifestations before I manifest in my own reality. That's just fucking possible. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Now, what I will say is somebody that's writing a book about manifesting, or somebody that's just writing a book, that will help somebody that's on a journey. Yes, I said help. That will help somebody that's on their own walk, on their own journey. Each individual person that has been created have their own path. Not togetherness. We're all not one. Yes, if you want to talk about conscious, even when you want to talk about conscious is woke, family, but we don't all have the same conscious. Think about it. If we all had the same, it's something that's being hidden, but you won't know this, family, until you dive deep and get into the dark night of the soul. If we all had the same wake up each and every fucking day, then it wouldn't be no such thing as somebody being thrown out of alignment, or you wouldn't be thrown off track. Duh. But when I say duh, that's just only me being me, okay? But it's not common sense for everybody. It's some people that really the fuck don't know that. That's what I'm trying to tell you, family. So I'm saying to anybody over here at Spirit God Intuitions, family, when it come down to like, I send everybody big old happy favor when it come down to like writing a book. You have wrote a book. But this personal journey that I am on right now, I'm not in alignment to reading. Okay, if that make any sense. I'm talking to anybody right now. Me, personally. I'm not really more so, I'm a very hands-on person. This shit has to happen to me for me to be able to know it for real. You can tell me, that God is real, and I ain't gonna know God is real until I have a encounter with God. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's me. I've been like that my entire fucking life. I'm always gonna question the government. This been me my entire life. This is who I am. This is what's going on. You can't just tell me something and I'm going to just go for it. Therefore, I ain't ever been finessed but I done been ran off on before. Somebody done ran off on me with some money. Somebody done ran off on me on some old humble shit. But I ain't never been finessed, family, because you can't just do some shit or say some shit to me and I just roll with it. I ain't never, social studies was not my strongest suit. And it didn't have anything to do with it because, I was not smart. It did not interest me. That shit has to interest me. I have a really big intellect. I have it'll come off as if my attention span is short. And I'm just venting to y'all, and I'm just telling y'all, like, about me. But how I am and how you is, that's why I say family. Because family always gonna go through like shit. I'm talking about, even if you say blood related. Blood make you fam. Loyalty make you kin. Even if you want to talk about like family. Okay? Family gonna always go through like shit where they have like disputes, arguments, disagreements. They're gonna always go through shit like that because, y'all don't have the same conscience. Therefore, you got to know when you go to talking about the blood, it's deeper than that. When you go to talking about like your blood relations, it's actually the complete opposite. It's what I have experiment and witnessed. They say blood make you fam and loyalty make you kin, or blood is thicker than water. That's not true. This is how come you will fall out with your family first. It's actually the complete opposite. Do you know that a complete stranger will come into your life? You might not know a family member like your whole goddamn life. And somebody that you only known for a day or two will come in and be more loyal to you than your own family. There's so many lies and secrets of the elite that you don't know. That's what keeps you struggling. That's what I'm telling somebody. Wake the fuck up. It's the opposite of what you know. When you start tapping in with the unknown, it's the opposite of what you know. Family. Okay? So somebody here, I'm going to leave it right here with this telekinesis part. You are somebody that's watching this video. If you make it to the end, that means this really was a big old bold message for you. You are praying for something here surrounding money. Okay? You want your situation to be better. And I don't give a damn if you're somebody that got money. Something going on in your life that's surrounding monies. You praying for money, or you're trying to manifest bigger things around you. You're only going to be able, what you're asking for. First, you have to understand what it is that you're asking for. You're asking for like a severance. Okay? You're asking for your own firmament. Okay? Because, you hear a lot of people say like, we're trapped. We're trapped in this world. Duh. You're only trapped in this world that you did not create. You have to create the world that you want. That's how you get out. I'm telling you how you get out of it. I'm telling you how you bring money into you. I'm telling you how you manifest, and it doesn't happen in 7 days. You have to be patient. You have to be You have to be willing to lose everything because you can't die with it. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It's not just physical. It's not just, hey, boom, I physically leave my body and I can't die with everything. No, it goes with a spiritual death as well. Normally, when you go through a spiritual death, you actually die for real. But you are still giving life because you are the creator. This is something here that the creator went through. When you talk about creating, you are the creator. You may lose. You're going to lose. Ain't no may. You're going to lose every fucking thing for you to get it back how you want it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And so in order for you to do this, family, you got to be tapped in with so many gifts. So many gifts. And telekinesis is one of them. Now, somebody is coming into this to where, like now, when you start sitting in telekinesis, it's like bad shit start happening around you. Because you're finna get ready to bring it all to you. This is the fruition energy. This is what things start like falling out of nowhere. This is you being at the right place at the right time. This is you running into the right people. This is you like waking up and like, damn, this money's in my account. This is what that's going, a whole lot of that shit going on, family. And it's like, if it has not happened yet, know that it is coming. Be expectant. Know that it is coming. It's happening. Okay? It's just like you giving birth to a baby. You carry that baby for 9 months. Sometimes it may be 10. And it hurt like hell. It hurt like hell. Somebody ain't never had a baby before. Somebody that had plenty babies before. Somebody done had a baby before, but it hurt like hell when you really is giving like labor, when you're birthing. They tell you that a woman was cursed. A woman was cursed with like these labor pains and shit like that. This is how come women bleed, and you know, this is how come a woman may go through like pains and shit when she's giving birth. That's not true. A woman is God. This is the reason why a woman open up. This is the reason why a woman can give life to a woman and a man, because she's not just human. If you are a woman and you're watching this live, okay, I'm not judging you if you don't ever had suck dick to get it. But I'm telling you, in this new life, you ain't got to do that. That's what I'm telling you. Know your motherfucking authority. You have so many gifts. Your existence, your being. You're not just a human. You are in an experiment. They've been studying you for a long time. How the fuck can this one person right here give life to a man and a woman? How the fuck can a man? Listen, family, I don't play with a nigga. I don't fucking play with a nigga. A nigga cannot just come into my life and expect me to be submissive. When I give life to a fucking woman and a man, make that shit. You came from a fucking woman. That same fine ass nigga, that man that is providing or is in your life, still came from a woman. How the fuck can he walk up on you expecting you to like just be submissive? That's why a lot of these men showing up as bitches today. Do you know? It's a lot of bitches out here single today. It's a lot of women single. It's a lot of them that, you know, they might fuck a nigga and send his ass back. It's a lot of women getting divorced. It's a lot of women breaking up. But you still got the karmic, the pick Mishas that's gonna fake it till they make it. You still got them ones out there too that still gonna love a nigga till they dirty draws, and this nigga could be behind the scenes batshit dogging them, and they still want everybody to think that they in a happy ass relationship. You gonna let them stay out there? Those are the images. Those, we appreciate them. Me, somebody like me, I appreciate her. I appreciate you, sir. Okay, I appreciate you, sir. I really do. I appreciate you. Raise his ass, cause I ain't finna raise no man. Put up with his shit, cause I ain't putting up with his shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I put up with it, sir. Okay, them the ones right there. We want to keep the pick Mishas first. So that's that part. You gotta love your enemies too. Okay, you gotta love them motherfuckers too. That's what I'm trying to tell you, family. I'm really gonna leave it right here for y'all. Okay, I received all of this in my what can I say? I received this in my spirit this morning to say this to somebody today. I don't know who the fuck is gonna receive this, who is not gonna receive this, but I'm guaranteed it's gonna touch. You know, a lot of people use the word hope. I don't really like to use the word hope. Okay, it's really low vibrational to me, because even when you say hope, it means that you have doubt. Okay, and I know, okay, because I said this shit, and I don't stamp nothing I don't know. I'm knowing that this message is going to touch who it need to touch, and it's going to send a bitch. Okay, because I'm Mrs. Send him. I'm Mrs. Send her. I'm God. Okay, that says it's going to send the one that don't need to be on this motherfucker, yet they're going to still come. Okay, I can't help it, family. I'm the light. I'm going to always bring a demon out. Demons protect me. Okay, I'm a little area motherfucker that think that they're going to go big on me. They're going to fuck around and find out how really small they is. You know, even when you say little, you still put a title on somebody when you call them little. Do you know that? I'm talking to somebody right now. Do you know when you call somebody little? Even when you say small, those are words that still put title to something. But when you say that somebody is like non-existence, it shows up as a death, family. I like to just kill shit off. I don't even return that shit to Summer. Some of y'all been watching me for a minute, family. When I get on this motherfucker, you don't never, ever, and you will never, ever hear me return shit to Summer. I won't do it, family, because I'm God. Everybody one shall see this shit. I speak to a nation, the good and the bad, because I'm tapped in on all sides. That's what I'm telling you. A karmic gonna resonate with me. A Christian gonna resonate with me. Everybody, I be talking to everybody. I'm talking about everybody. I be talking to every fucking body with these shit, family, because I have a gift. So if you over here, spirit guide intuitions, and you judging me because you might see me get on this motherfucker and do this right here. Spirit, what is going on? It's the greatest fucking illusion. You're going to miss out on the biggest fucking blessing. Okay, family, keep going. Somebody here, okay, you're getting ready to turn over a new leaf. Okay, whatever this is you're going through, it's only temporary things. It's about to get better for you. Okay, don't give up on some shit. Okay, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, I could be talking to you. You about to get some real exciting news here. Okay, something here finna just happen out of nowhere. Okay, because you've been committed to whatever the fuck it is. You know they say have faith. You know that part where they be talking about faith? Have faith in God. That's you, bitch. That's what I'm telling you. Have faith in the shit that you've been creating. And I'm not talking about that fake God. That one shall never worship anything outside thyself. They say don't be self-righteousness. Duh. Family, make this shit make sense. I'm going to leave y'all with this. I've been saying this for a minute. I've been tipsy. I've been drinking like a motherfucker. That's why I've been yapping so goddamn long, family. But I want to say to somebody, family, the Bible, they always be telling you like it's some missing pages, right? They be saying like it's some missing pages in the Bible and all that shit ain't true. What part ain't true? That's the part you got to discern. That's what I'm telling you. The Bible be telling you like don't become like self-righteousness and all this old shit right there, family. Duh, that's to keep you away from your own authority. So you can keep on serving the fake God. Duh. I keep saying duh, family, because that going to wake you up. That word right there, words got power. I'm saying duh to make you feel ignorant so you'll go learn about this shit. Through you, yourself, and you. You ain't going to go read about it. Because if you go read about it, even somewhere in there, there's going to be a word, family, starting with me over here at Spirit Guide Intuitions. They tell you on the internet and they tell you in a dictionary that divine is spelled D-I-V-I-N-E. But I spell divine with a D-E-V-I-N-E. So that tell you right there you can go fuck around and read something and it can fuck around and put you in the fake illusion. Family, I just broke that shit down for somebody. Pay attention. I love y'all, family. Y'all been tapped in by the biggest money, honey. They can't imitate this shit. They can't mimic this shit. They can't stop this shit and they can't block this shit. Cause I fuck around and nut up spiritually. Y'all don't be hearing me get on this motherfucker no more telling y'all not no goddamn Illuminati fucking with me. They like me now. All they do is just watch me. They just spying on me. They don't fuck with me no more. I used to be on that motherfucker doing videos. Mr. President! I used to be talking to Joe Biden and shit. Mr. President! Don't fucking with me. They ain't fucking with me no more. Yeah, they ain't fucking with me no more. They like me now. All along be watching me, be booking readings with me and all type of shit. This is what I know, family, because I'm God. The enemy will be brought to my foot. I'm telling you, not even my feet. Family, I got some little heavy, little hard Flintstone feet. Facts. What y'all about to do on this Sessy Saturday? Y'all want me to go live again? I've been in heat lately, family. I'm telling you something. My stinger is up. It's Scorpio season right now. That's what I'm telling you. I've been in the house. I feel like the devil. You know, they be saying like the devil is promiscuous. They tell you like, the devil sit by the sun and shit like that, family. I've been feeling like the sun, family. I'm hot. Family, I've been just definitely hibernating, family, because I'll fuck around and goddamn get messy and sting somebody's son, and that might not be the right thing to do. It might not be the right thing to do. I've been letting somebody live. That's what I'm telling you. Somebody said big cover up, nice cover up. What you mean, family? What that mean? What that mean, family? Somebody said you too funny. Family, y'all sound like my kids. My kids be telling me that. There's a little beauty in here. Y'all, my kids be telling me that, family. My kids be saying, they be always, especially Beauty, she be saying, Mommy, you so funny. You so funny, but I don't be Alyssa said go live again. Alright, so let me tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go live again. Y'all email me and let me know what y'all want me to go live about. And also y'all email me and let me know, I'm gonna do a Q&A. Y'all email me if there's anything y'all want to access, ask me. OMG. Live. Go live. I'm going to go live, y'all. Y'all email me. Y'all got my email, Spirit Guide Intuitions. Email me and tell me what y'all want me to talk about. I've been drinking. I'm drinking and thinking. Okay, if you ain't got shit to do, you want to fuck my game on a Sessy Saturday, then we in this bitch. I might even do some free questions. Free game, family. No, I need y'all to understand it ain't gonna be right away. Okay? My right eye jumping again. Somebody tell me in this live right now, what the fuck do that mean? Okay? My mama was superstitious as fuck. She used to say when your right eye jump, it means something good finna happen. When your left eye jump, somebody finna piss you off. When you drop the blunt, when a woman drop the blunt, that mean like somebody finna pop up. When a man drop the blunt, his bitch cheating her. She done got down, she finna get pregnant. It's a confirmation. Somebody said it's a confirmation. You need a husband. I don't want to be married. Family, I don't want to be married. Cinder, I believe that too, the Egyptian protection. Because I don't know shit about no pharaohs, family. When I first started this journey, I kept on meditating like, the Egyptians and shit. Made me go read about it. Family, facts. That's why I was saying y'all in that live, like books and shit like that. It probably just be like confirmation to some shit that you already getting already or like seeing already or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the cash out, family. Okay. Peace and blessings to you. If you just cash out me, email me, family, so I can give you a number. Okay? Alright, family, I'm off this bitch. I'm finna eat my KFC. Okay? And I'm gonna go live with y'all in a little bit. Email me and tell me what y'all want to talk about. Or what y'all want me to get on this bitch and talk about. Nikki said, looking cute, Sassy. Thank you. You used to cuss their ass out. I'll tell you. I used to get on them up. Family, listen. I'm viral in real life. I be trying to just keep it cute online. Facts. I be trying to keep that shit all the way cute. On my fucking soul. I don't even have one. That's why I be saying it. When I be saying like on my soul and shit like that, family. I be just saying that shit because I don't got one. I don't got no soul on me. Facts. I don't judge no God or no devil. That's what I'm trying to tell you.